Hello and welcome to my channel, everybody. This is Kristy. Today, or at the moment, I've got to do a very quick make. Never done it before, and my friend's coming at 9:30. So I've got about 45 minutes to make something from this. I've decided she's coming over wishing me a Merry Christmas, and I'm pretty sure she usually brings homemade stuff. So I've got to think quickly what I can make, and I've decided to make a book with pages, a journal, I think, and I've just quickly run in, and I've got, I'll bring you up a bit further. There we go. Might have to move you over just a moment. So I've got a basket of washi tape and anything in here. I've got an old book that I'm going to use the pages for. I've got my box of laces in there. You can see the laces on the side. And I have fabric, itty bitty bits of fabric, but I have no idea. I think I've just, well, I do have an idea, but I've just quickly put it in my brain. So I better go to the file in my brain and get it out before I forget. So what I want to do is, I have my crocodile, or am I just going to, I might just put the pages in elastic, and I did have elastic, or maybe I'll just do a bit of ribbon or something. But anyway, let's start with making the pages. Because, or actually let's start by putting something on the edge of this. My desk is full of stuff everywhere, so luckily it's a big enough desk for it all not to fall down. Right. No, I've got lace here. I wanted to cover up the edges, you see, and this might work. Just fold that over there like that, couldn't I? Well, I'll keep that out for the edges, so I'll get rid of that for now. And I've got some bits of fabric. That's too big. I used all these, and I joined them to keep. I'll get my words out in a minute. They're just your cut-offs for when you do your squares for your I cannot get my words out today, for your quilting. That might be too big. What have we got here? What have I written? Oh, that's a flying geese pattern. Oh, that might be nice. Look at that. That could go around the back to the front. I think that's what you would do. I think I like that idea. Right, get rid of that bag. I don't need that. So that solves that problem. I think I like this on the hop idea. What's next? Pages inside. So I have this book which I've used, which I tore the cover off, and can you see what I see? Yep. And oh, British India. This is just a story. So I don't know. I suppose I just go from the front, do I? I've never, oh, I like that writing. Boston, 17. Let's not get sidetracked. 1, 2. Let's just take out pages that are random. I like this idea of random stuff. I'll just take a whole pile. There we go. So that's done there. Fold them in half. Now this is just going to be a rough thing. There's too many there. I need a centerpiece. Let me have a look, see what I've got back in here in this box. Do you have to have everything matching? I'm not sure. Just let me audition the rest of these fabrics. There's so many in here. Flying geese. No, I really wanted something a bit. What's this here? Let me cut this. I've done the stitching tight, I can't cut it. Once you start the stitching, you can just pull it and off it goes. Do I like that? I think I do. Because it's pink. It's white. I can always tea stain it, can't I? Or do I like that one? This one's more vintage. It's got dark fabric in it. Okay. Oh, that's going there. Oops. That's better. Oh, you know what? I just thought of something. I'm going to have a pocket inside here. Nope. What about this? No, I want a higher pocket. Nope. Nope. What about this one? Do I like that or do I like this one? I'm going towards this one. Or do I go this one? Oh, decisions. I think I like that one. It's hard when you've got lots of stuff to choose from. These are most of these in my box are wide laces, so this one's a nice one, but I don't think it's wide enough. Nope. Okay, let's just do those two. So we'll go straight across and cut. Leave a bit overhanging just in case you want it a little bit longer. Right, get rid of that. You don't want to see my floor. There's stuff everywhere. Right. Straight down. There. I have no idea how to make a journal, but I'm just going with my brain. I know that sounds very funny, doesn't it? What was that for? That was the edging, that's right. So I don't need dogs. I just need some stuff to, nope, put over the paper, I assume. Like, I don't even know what it's called. I have this paper here. This is probably where I need to have my my cutter, and I don't have it. So I'm just going to pause the video. I've cut my pages with my, I don't know if you've seen this before, but I really like it. It's the Tim Holtz one, so it safeguards my fingers to getting cut, because I could imagine me chopping my fingers off. So what I'm going to do here is going to go this one, that one, and this one, and maybe that one at the end. I don't know what you call this. Am I auditioning the piece? I don't know. So maybe I should have just, oh, you know what, I'm just going to leave that because that looks ruggedy. So that's for that bit there. So how many pages? We've got a fair few pages, and maybe I'll just have another page for the beginning. Leaves of Fortune. Okay, so if we've got Leaves of Fortune, I'm going to cut out this pretty flower. Now these are, I think, Rachel's pages. Right. Oh my God, I cannot believe I'm actually doing this. I've been wanting to do this for, 6 months. Right. Let's just get, now what does Rachel does? She just gets a piece of paper and she just puts the glue on like this. Sorry, Rachel, I hope you don't mind, because that's how we learn. So I'm just going to put that down there like that. And I don't need a flower on the inside. I might do, what else have I got here? They're tall flowers. That will work right there as a pocket. Now how do we do that? We just get some glue. I think I've got this PVA glue. This will do. Oops. Don't put your good paper on your sticky, because it won't work. So what do? Put that there like that, and I just, it's good if you opened it up. And what's happened is the glue's not coming out. Oh, there we go. That's a bit too much glue. Do I get a tissue? No, I'll just go swipe it across. Just put it on the edge. Run my finger along. And then I've got sticky fingers. So let's get a tissue. Oopsie daisy. I should have wipes, but I don't. Like I said, this was actually the spare of the moment thing. So that's going to go there like that. Hopefully it will stick down. Oh, I should just leave it, shouldn't I? Otherwise it won't stick. So what have we got here? I have a postcard, but it's been crooked. It's got a bit of crooked. There's fabric there. Oh, where did that come from? Oh my gosh. There's a bit of liberty there. Oh, a bit of liberty. Right. Oh, look at that. A bit of liberty at the top. Oh, you know what? My thing's flat. Damn it. I'll have to iron that and put that at the top. I'm trying to find some card to do. Let me just find some out of this box, maybe. What's this here? No, that's envelope. I just wanted, oh look, I have already made ephemera. No, I want to keep that one. What's this one here? This is a nice little card. No, sorry everybody. I just don't actually know. I might just stop. Oh, look, here we go. Okay, this one's already been made, so I'll put that in there like that. So keep that out. Turn over the pages, and treasure. Is this a treasure? That one's already been done, so I can use those little clippy things, can't I? I'll just get them out. I don't know if I can find them. I don't know where I put them. Oh, here they are. Oh no, that's not them. I was thinking they were those paperclip things. I don't know, I think I've got them around somewhere. I'll have to look later. So I'll just put that over there. Right, let's get some blank paper. Let's do, I've got some butterfly paper. Now what does Rachel say? Rip downwards or upwards? Let's have a go. Actually, let's just do it on this here. So if you're ripping down, you're not seeing the white. Okay, so let's just do the white. Might just leave that there and put the whole thing on there. And that could be a writing page. No, you can't do that, can you? I don't want to glue that down. What I can do is tuck it in there like that. And that could be a thing there like that. And I could stamp on it, couldn't I? I've got my stamps. I've got this big stamp here. I don't know where my stamping thing. I don't know where my stamp is. Oh, I think it's in here. Oh, shivers. There it is. I told you I wasn't organised. Sometimes when I make the best things is when I'm not organised. Right. So I'm just going to put some ink over the top. Gosh, I'm having fun. Don't know who that is. Somebody went ding dong. Oh, just a reminder. Right, get rid of that. Oh no, where's my page? Oh no, look, I put ink on there. I'll have to fix up that. What was I doing? That's going there. Oh, I'll do that here. Right, and just go over to the other side. What a wonderful stamp. I think that's a Tim Holtz stamp. Oh my gosh, that's really good. I like that. Right, so that's there. And yep, that's just glued on there. Okay. And I don't want to waste this one, so we can glue that down further. Oops, I shouldn't put that on there. I'm going to have it there like that.
I'm going to cut out, where did my scissors go? Oh, I'm going to cut out a flower. Actually, I'm going to rip this flower that I already did before. Don't know if I can rip this. Same. Oops, sorry. Chopped his head off. Now, I like to have something to write on. Oh, that's pretty. And I'm going to use some of this paper. I'm going to wrap that around the other side, like that. Oopsie daisy. That won't matter. Right, let's just get rid of those papers. And utilize the shape of the thing, and let's not waste the paper, so we'll go back up here and it's a bit wet now, so it'll just have to dry. I don't think it'll dry by my blowing. Unless I can, let's just glue this on across the top. You're not seeing what I'm doing, so I'll bring it back in. This paper was left over from the thingamy-bob that I made. Oopsie daisy. Right, so let's flatten all that down. That will dry. Get off. Right, that goes there. That was going in there. That's going there and there. Let's find something for the middle. Oh, let's do Liberty. Let's cut out a bit of Liberty and just glue that on. Why not? Right, where am I going to glue this Liberty? I think I want to glue it there. Now this paper here I got from Temu, so if you're not a fan of Temu, that's fine, but they have some really good stuff. Right, I could hand stitch around that, couldn't I? Oh no, I can't. I forgot that on the other side. That's fine. Chop that off. That's a good idea for next time. And I will chop the end of that off. And it's still not stuck down. There we go. Oh no, there goes my glue. Just a minute. Wait. Oh, there we go. Right. So that's, oh no. Oh, what have I done? That's that way there. Right. I like blank pages where you can write on, so I'm not really sure how to do that. Let me see what, oh, look at this here. Oh, this is a good idea. Somebody's made this and I'm going to rip it off. There we go. Glue that on. I'm not going to rip the edges. I'm just going to fold it over. Oh, that's better. That's, maybe I'll do it that way. I want the flower. How long have we got? We've got about 10 minutes to go. I won't finish the, I'll quickly finish off, but I won't have a finished piece for you. Because I've got to finish the front, haven't I? So that's where she can write on there. And I'm thinking I'm just going to throw in this purple flower. That is definitely pulling these, I'm going to chop that off. Unless I make it as a little, nope, I'm going to snip that off. That's better. I don't like it because I wanted this to go there. Right, we need a little tiny writing thing at the top. Oh, that's pretty. What have I got here? So, that could just go inside a pocket. So let's do a pocket thing across the bottom, shall we? That's a book, more of a book page really, isn't it? Well, it is a book page, isn't it? Yeah. No, it won't fit. What have I, where's my papers? I put all these papers in here. Where'd they go? Oh, that's why I bought more papers in. Nope. Oh, let's do this envelope. No, I can save the envelope for another day. I just want a piece of paper to go across the bottom. I won't do that. Here's a bit of card. This will do. No, you know what? I'm going to do lace again. Where's that lace? Where did that lace go? Let's do a bit of lace. Right. I don't know whether to machine stitch or whether to glue. I don't know. So that's that. And what am I doing there? I don't know. Oh, I like that. So let's cut this out. Oh, I'm not even on screen. It's the last of my glue. And we've got to put, oh, look at that. That's pretty. We've got to put something down the side. Let's put that down there. Right, we need to fold it over a bit more so it fits. Do you fit? fitted good enough. I'm just going to rip it and glue. See if we can quickly pull this up. There we go. I'll get one of those thingammy bobs there. Was that the middle? Yeah, I think it was. And then we just got these 2 pages to go. Don't know if she wants any more butterflies. Where's a bit of tissue paper? Let's try that. You can still write on that. Oh. Get rid of that extra glue. And let's get this on here. I need a bigger paper thing. Right, let's try and let's do it gently. I need a ruler of some sort. Oh, excuse my head, big fat head. Right. Worked well, apart from now I've got to rip the paper. Let's just stop getting stuck, hey? No, don't stick. Let's not do that. Right, find a bit of glue. Bit too much there. Oh, there we go. We'll just pull that off. There we go. That's the beauty about tissue paper. Look at that. Get off my finger. That would be a good thing to do. Get off. Off. You just want to play the game. Get off my finger. Right. That needs to dry. Right, that was going in there, I think. Yes, I might just leave that plain. Oh, was that upside down? Yep, it was. Or was that going inside? Oh my gosh, I can't remember now. No, it has to go there. That goes there. Right, let's audition, if that's what you call it, the book. Oh, that was going inside, wasn't it? And that. Right, so we have that. I need something there. Let's do a... Oh, let's do a bit of this paper. Not you. Like I said, I'm limited at the moment. I'm just going to go straight across. Nothing wrong with that. It's a good way of using all your stuff, and you can just see it on the other side. This is a cheeky crow. That means it just goes a continuation onto the other side. Without the fabric bits. Now it's stuck to my finger. Right. Oh my gosh, what was going in there? Something was going in here. Oh, the little tag thing. Oops. Let's cut that off. Then she can do whatever she wants in there. A bit more glue, hey? haven't thought about like those those upside down things on the end. Right, I haven't done anything there. I haven't put anything there, have I? Or I don't want to. Maybe I could do something on the side and that could go in. That's a good idea. Right, let's find something to match that piece. Let's find something to match that. This is corrugated iron. I think that's a little bit too... Will that fit in? Maybe. Let's find another piece. Ooh. Will that fit there? No. Oh, I just want a bigger piece and it's not happening right. Will that fit there like that? Just. Right, let's get the cutter. Oh my gosh, where is it? Here. I'm still on screen, thank God for that. So I've been... Right. You only want it to be poking out a little bit. So, move over. Where are we? There. That's good enough. Right. My desk looks like a bomb's hit it. Right, how are we going to glue that on? Are we going to glue that? Or are we going to, excuse me, see if this glue works? Now, will that fit without getting stuck? Yes. And we will glue that down. And what am I thinking? And a stamp. Where's my stamp? I can see how people get in such a mess. Ooh, look at that. Oh, isn't that beautiful? I was gifted that. Oh my gosh, I love that. Well, there's a bit of cardboard I don't need to use. But where did you go, Mr. Stamp? Well, let's just... No. Oh, here it is. Right. Where's my piece of paper? Right, let's put that under there. And let's see if this has got enough ink on. Let's just do a little bit of ink. Hey, let's just go over the whole lot. That looks like it's got my name on it. Oh, that's Frederick. That'd be good if you could put your ancestry.com on stamp. Ooh, there's an idea. Alrighty. Hey, get off. What it? Oh, that's all right. Oh, I just got to message this lady. I'll just pause you for a moment. Okay, so that lady's on her way. And so I think I have finished. I'm just going to leave those there like that, possibly. I'll ask her what she wants me to do with it. I'll put my treasure back in here. Does it go in? Oh, don't tell me it won't go in. After all that, the glue's probably decided to do its thing. Oh well, you can... No, it won't do that either. You know what? I'll just put something else in there. Maybe I will push it over a little bit with some pokey tool thing, and it'll go in. I'll make it go in, don't worry. So there we go. That is what the quickest thing I've ever made in my life, apart from the other two. Whoops, that's a bit gluey, and that's upside down. Let's not get stuck, hey? Right there, that goes in there. I had something in there. I don't know where it went. There and there and there. This is a very, very quick thing. I'm going to put that on here. I can stamp something there as well. I can put something there. I was going to do a pocket, wasn't I? To go across and put this in. Oh, that's for writing. I'll put that across the top there. And that's, unfortunately, this is the unfinished version of my junk journal. I'm going to put that there. Put that across. I'm going to blanket stitch around the edges, tie that in. I might just sew that down there. Put this around the edge, and I'm going to tie it with some, I don't know whether I've got twine or I've got lots of different sorts of, oh, look at that. This is what happens when I look and I'm not supposed to talk. I'm talking to you. I will do it with some sari silk. Now I have whole logs here. That I got the other day, and I'm thinking I might just do this one here. So if you put that on there, like that's the tie thing, and you wrap it round and wrap it round and chop, and then I'll just put a knot in. This is a very, very quick make because I'm just doing it off the top of my head, trying to remember what I saw on people when they were doing it. So I'll probably do a button there. My desk is completely a mess, and I will fix this up here, get rid of what I don't want. Ooh. Put this lovely little bit of a lace there. What's happened is I've left the book a bit short. I've taken out the middle. I don't like it, and I've put that in there, and what I'm going to do is put that over there like that. It's going to be short, and then I found this piece here. It's going to go pretty, need to cut a little bit more off the edge. Let's see how that works there. That works not too bad. And I've decided, I don't know, I'm just going to experiment with something. So I've got this paper, beautiful tissue paper, and I'm going to lay that down there like that. It will dry, the glue, so let's just experiment with that. I need a bit more glue on those edges. Oh, quick. Yeah. No. Right. Flatten that out. I can't put words on there, can I? If I put that tissue, that's going to get stuck there. Okay, let's just turn it over and flatten that out. The glue will dry on the mat, I'm sure. And it's just an old mat. So let's just cut down there. We're going to cut around. Sorry if you can't see. Right. Oh, yep, that is sticky. I forgot about that. How can I forget? I just stuck it down. That's just how my brain works. Right. I have to leave that to dry because that's just going to get sticky and broken if I keep playing with it. Just leave that and it will dry. Oh, come on, just glue down. Right, that's going somewhere. Where, I do not know. I've got no room on my desk. It'll just go on the plastic lid down the bottom there. So what will happen is, I'm probably just going to leave it here. I'm going to attach that to there. I'm going to close that over and that's going to be my closure. I'm going to edge around the edge. I might come in with a bit of tea staining and stain the outside just for something different. So I'll join that together and that's just going to go over there like that. And then I'm going to have my wrap for the closure, and then the book can just sit in there like that and she can do whatever she wants with it. Obviously I'm going to punch some holes in the center and maybe get some more paper and paper that down, some blank paper and put paper that down, not paper that down, oh my goodness, what am I talking about? Put blank paper so we can write on it. So there's some more of that paper, so I probably should use that. And that will be finished. So hopefully I'll come back and give you, I keep playing with it, don't I? Come back and give you an update, but I just want to use all the stuff that I'm using. Okay, oh that will meet, that goes well with that there, look. Excellent. Okay, I'll leave it here for now. Hello everybody, we are in a different location. We're in the kitchen. And you're probably wondering why I'm in the kitchen. So you might not see me actually with my face, but you'll see me at the bench doing something interesting, which is a part of the junk journal that I created this morning, just off the top of my head. Okay, I'll just move my phone out the way. So what we have here is, and sorry you'll see shadow because just the way the lights are. I've got my water, what's it called? My watercolour paper, and I have just normal A4 paper. So what I wanted to do was design some coloured paper to put in the journal. And this is it here. So I've put on my piece in the middle, and that's upside down. I put my piece on, and then I've sewn in the pockets, and I just wanted to try and get some of these pinky type colours onto the paper. So let's see what we've got here. We've got a lot of range of colours. A lot harder than I thought. Oh, that's nice. I think I like that one. Let's do this here. So what I was trying to do was just colour some paper in a random type of way. Let me see what else I've got here. There's a bit of yellow in there. I have no idea how this is going to work. This colour here. I'm trying to keep the pencils in the same container. Now we do have a bit of green, so just put a bit of green in there. I'm trying to keep the pencils all together. Lucky they've got different designs on them. I'm not too worried about those actually, and I'm not sure about those ones over there because I've got to activate them with water, which I will do, but I've got to put water in them for them to get going. So what about, did I do this one here? Not sure. I have no idea if this is going to work. And you know what, I'm going to put a bit of pink. Right, so I'm going to, the best thing to do is get rid of all the pencils now. Excuse my arm. Get rid of. So what I'm going to do is squirt the paper to activate the colour, and we'll see what happens. What am I going to do now? I might just squirt the paper a bit more. So the colour's gone off a bit. That's okay. We can come back in and a bit more colour in. Yellow. Press hard enough. That looks pretty cool. I like that. All right, we're going to leave that to dry. The idea is to use it up without, what am I saying? Without, has a whole piece of paper. So I'm going to wet my paper here. I'm going to bring in some water. Put some water here, and I'm going to activate these. on everything. Get a bit more water. I think I like this page better. That looks good, doesn't it? So what we want now is, I'm going to have a bit of this pink. I'm just going to feather, I don't even know if that is a word within the painting, but I'm going to feather I should really finish my sentence, shouldn't I? Feather some pink strokes. Best to turn it round this way, and then what I will do is, what colours are in these here? There's brown, dusty pink, green, maybe a bit of green. I don't have a bowl, but this will do. I think this green will do. Which one was I doing? This one here. And again, I will hold the paintbrush. Water. What do you think? It's drying now, but by the time you cut into that and use it as a page, you know, and then you could put other stuff over the top. I think that looks good. Right, let's sort this one out. This is obviously normal A4 paper. It's going to be a bit green if I do that. So I'll just try and get rid of that paper. And will that work? No, that's okay. Right, let's put in some of this. And we'll do the green as well. All experimental, of course. Mop up my bits. Right. By the time this paper dries, I'll put it out in the sun. It should work fine. Get rid of those white bits. Oh, wrong green. I wonder if a touch of yellow will work. Just get rid of some of that green. is the most tiniest bit of yellow. I don't like that bit, so we'll see what happens now. It's a bit wet now, so I'll have to leave it. And I'll bring in this one here. And I'll do a bit of yellow too. Just a bit of water on there. That looks better. Stay the same way. My husband just rang and said there's a fire up near his work, so hopefully he will be all right. Oops, I just sprayed that all over the bench. A bit more at the end. Right, oh no, I want a bit more here. A bit at the top there. Okay, I'll leave it there. What I'm doing now is I'm back in my room and I'm just going to try and rip this paper in some form. It is quite thick. And you do get that edging, but then you can get the distressing ink. And I know you're supposed to do it with the thing, but you can go along and distress the edges as well. So now it doesn't look so over the top. I had another ruler. Do you think I could find it? I don't know. Well, I have these too, but I know I've got a different ruler altogether. I don't want that. So I'm just going to rip that and distress that. Doesn't matter if, I'm not worried if it gets a bit too thick. Like I said, I'm playing around. This is my experimental journaling thing. And if this doesn't work with you, that's fine, but I'm just experimenting. I'm not putting I'm trying not to put any thought into it because I'm trying to have a bit of fun without all the, oh, you must do this and this is the certain way. I'm not having a go at anybody because you do your way, and I just want to do mine. And I think the only way we can experiment is by learning. I wonder if and if this doesn't work on the piece, then that's okay. I've got some papers to play with, haven't I? So let's get my folder all together. So I wanted to put something on the back here. That fits perfectly on there. So I'm going to put that on there. I'm just going to do what is going, like, I don't know how to explain myself. I don't need to explain myself, do I? Because everybody that's watching understands that we've all been here. We just want to have a play, an experiment. But I do like it. I like the way it sits. Maybe I'll just take that little bit off and get my thingamabob. Dust off. Okay, let's put the lid on that, and I'm probably going to find the spot where it's going to go. I don't even know what I meant by that, so probably need a little bit more glue on the edge. Oh, there goes the dogs. That's enough, Penny. Penny, nobody here. Okay, so let's walk through. Penny, everybody can hear you barking. They can. So that's another piece that I haven't put anything in there. Let's do the, let's give it a bit of a raggedy edge. Sorry if you're not in view. And let's just distress the edges. Oh, not that much. Let me get my piece of paper. Right, that's all right. Looks a bit like, you know, it's been through the wars. I think if I try and think about it and go, oh no, it's too much ink. Oh no, I probably won't make. So I just need to let it be. And now I've just lost my whole piece. Where did it go? Here it is. Oh, there's the other piece. Oh no, was that it there? Oh no, I don't know now. Right. Easy to get mixed up in what you're doing, isn't it? And I don't know how long this video is going to go on for, but I'll quickly I need to quickly wrap it up because I think I know that it's just going to be timed out in the timer. So what have we got? I think that is a piece. I don't know. I think it is. So we've got that. Oh, I left my big piece out there. I have to go and get it. And thank you very much for watching my very, very, very quick journal make. Never done it before, and thanks very much for watching.